What's up, everybody? It's your girl Q1, and I am back with Put a Ring on It, CheatHab, Season 1, Episode 1, Your Cheating Heart. Okay, before I start, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Click the notification bell button before... click the notification bell button. Do the right thing. Okay, I am 50 away from 1K. Okay? Let's get a girl up there. Okay, I am trying to get all my videos so I can stay in the algorithm. Because I think I have been algorithming for a while. Okay? Listen. I don't understand how we can be rehabilitating cheaters. This shit gonna be real raggedy. Because it's a own network situation. But I'm gonna go along with it. Okay? I'm gonna go along with it. Right? Season 1, Episode 1. We meet Dominique and Travis. They have been dating for 2 years. They are a long distance couple. And I just want to say, between Dominique and Travis, somebody ain't living in their truth. That would feel like to me. And y'all don't even have to drop down in my comments. That's just what I think. That's just what I feel. I don't know. I just saw something and my spidey senses was tingling, and I started doing like that. I'm just saying, girl. I'm just saying. Okay. But we're going to move it right along to Joshua and Mimi dating 3 years. He proposed to her at Walmart and she didn't accept. She said he only proposed after he's been caught cheating. Why in the fuck would you propose to this lady? See, this is the raggedy shit I be talking about. Raggedy. Real raggedy. I'm going to say this. If you are a cousin, uncle, aunt, niece, nephew, long distance, twice removed family member of any of these people, I'm saying this. Do not come on here talking about you don't know what you talking about, because I'm only going by what I see on the screen. If you are any of these 6 people and the people that they've been fucking behind y'all back and y'all finding out about, I'm only getting what I'm seeing on the screen. So I'll come on here talking about none of that. Okay? Other than that, we're going to have a good show. Come on in and enjoy. Alright? If you want an interview with me, let me know when the show is over. Because we don't want interview during the show. Like towards the end of the show. Let me know. Send me an email. Hey. Send me a DM in one of my socials. Just hit me up right on here. Okay? Let me get my stuff out early. But I'm just saying, listen, I can only go by what I see these 42 minutes I get on the damn screen. Okay? I am a fair reviewer. And I'm gonna be fair in my assessment. That's all I can give y'all. I'm gonna be fair in my assessment. Okay? The fact that this is a CheatHab is already raggedy to me. Okay? Alright. Mia and Jerron. They've been dating for 3 years. She's reached out to him and she said the schmecks was great and he liked communicating with her. She said they have lots of issues and they live in separate states. Alright. We found out that Mimi was on previous seasons. Like, y'all, let me tell y'all, I just remember the last season. That was crazy. Okay? But Mimi was on the previous season. She said her man is totally different from the man that she was on this show with. She let the ladies know that her father had passed. She also said that she was loved in the first relationship. She was loved and over controlled. And now she's loved. And this man now, Joshua, is very distant. So Dr. Stacy, aka Peaches, arrived. Hey, Peaches. That's how Martin spoke to Peaches, in a thin line between love and hate. Okay, Martin didn't like Peaches, and Peaches didn't like Martin. Okay, she said he was a raggedy ass nigga. Okay, and he was. Okay, so she had sat down with all of the couples. Everybody, everybody's gonna stay in the house. You know, I think this is different because everybody's staying in the house versus I think the people was actually coming to the house and everybody was staying in Atlanta. So I don't know if we are still in Atlanta. I don't know, but Miss Stacy arrived to the house with all the couples. She had to sit down, chit chat with everybody. So Travis, she go to each couple. She asked Travis, you know, what's going on in their relationship. He's trying to over explain, be over dramatic about. She was like, I need you to tell me exactly what's going on between you and Dominique. It's giving performative. Travis gives me very performative, but I'm going to let you live, Travis, because I need to see all sides of you, because you might be giving performative, but baby, Mr. Joshua, oh yeah, no sir. You gives no fucks. Absolutely none. Anyway, I'm not, I don't know anybody. I'm not about to sit here and be like, I don't like these people. None of that. I just felt like Travis was giving a bit over dramatic. I actually thought Travis was some type of celebrity. I feel like I saw him somewhere, or I think he just looked like somebody. That's all. Anyway, Stacy is, I see where Stacy is making Travis, you know, making the couples acknowledge, you know, their shit. You're gonna acknowledge, you know, what you have done. Say what you have done. Don't say many people or this has. No, I have done these things. Make it what you've done, what y'all have done in y'all relationship. She, you know, everybody always in explaining something want to generalize everything, but she was like, no, you're gonna have to do ownership. We're not gonna generalize anything. And I can get with that. So Travis has Dominique nervous system basically up in a tizzy. All right. Next we get to Mia and Jerron. Jerron is cheating, or he has cheated, and Mia doesn't trust him. And she said she had to put the Life 360 app in his phone. She said it gave her peace, but he blocked her for 3 days for something very minute. Of course, that sounded like he wanted to pick. She said basically he wanted to pick a fight and go do whatever he wanted to do. So when he came back in 3 days, he was like, and I'm not turning the Life 360 back on. And my whole issue is, he was like, she just be accusing me of stuff, but if you cheated on her, the trust that you've broken is going to take longer for it to rebuild back. And y'all get mad when y'all break something and y'all want it to build back in y'all time. And that's not how that works. That's not how that works. Trust works. I will say that those things work with change behavior. And you have to want to rebuild your stuff back. You have to be intentional about it with change behavior. So, in my opinion, I don't think people change. If you do something to me one time, bitch, I'm out of there. Okay? I don't give a fuck. I don't give chances, but that's just me. And that is why I'm gonna always be single. Okay. Anyway, Mia met this guy who made her feel wanted, and he felt like I just had to learn to block that situation out, even though that pisses him off. And even though you went and stuck your turkey in somebody's gravy, you're mad because your ego is mad because she went and talked to somebody else, and you're really not mad about that. Yeah, you're mad about that she went and talked to somebody else because the audacity of her going to talk to somebody else and you literally sticking your in somebody's turkey. And quiet as it's kept, the raggedy bitch that came, that actually came to the house, that went on a date with you, I was like, girl, hell no. Her? Oh yeah. Not that roach, but whatever. I said I was gonna try to be objective. Okay, Mia looks a lot better than her. Okay, whatever. So then we get to Mimi and Joshua. I put Mia. I meant to say Mimi. Mimi and Joshua. Josh said that they've been in a relationship for 1 year. When I read the credits, it says that they've been dating for 3 years. He said those other 2 years are not accounted for because they wasn't living together. Mimi, sis, why you with this ugly ass nigga? You tell me. Because anybody that can downplay y'all relationship like that was him giving himself the excuse to go do what he wanted to do with that ex of his. That's what it sound like. Because that bitch, I would have yanked her just on GP. I would have just yanked her out of the house. Because who you playing with? Not because of him, but just on GP. And the fact that you allowed it to just slide, like you absolutely did nothing to defend what was happening in the moment, but we'll get there. Okay, so they moved in together. I'm sorry, she said she doesn't trust him because he was still messing with that ex. And now we find out that the men have to date the women. They have to go out on dates with the women that they cheated with. So Josh lets us know that Mimi doesn't know that he is still talking to that ex of his, which is why it allows her to come in how she came in and being super disrespectful to Mimi, how she came in. So Robin comes in. Baby, Robin look good. Travis definitely has a type. Dominique hugs and kisses Travis before he goes out the door. Another insecure moment, in my opinion. But again, it's created. But when you constantly stay with somebody that keeps you insecure and you don't have that moment to work on yourself, I don't know. It's better to have a man. What she say? A piece of man is better than having no man. So I'm going to take what I can get. Go to hell. That's what it's giving me. I don't know. Anyway, Robin, she looks good. Dominique is a beautiful woman as well. This is not me taking away from Dominique, but Robin is beautiful. And of course, again, Travis has a type. She hugs him, and he hugged Robin as well, but it was awkward. And he did that, and I can appreciate Travis for that, because he didn't want to disrespect Dominique. And it was just like one of them them church hugs, like, girl, don't come too close, don't do that. So when he left, she was like, I'm good, I'm okay. She said she felt disrespected and she wanted to crash out. And the reason why she wanted to crash out and the reason why she felt disrespected was because he went out with his ex. But she also said, I signed up for this. And so this is what comes with the territory. So she had to take it on the chin. So the women rallied around her. And I will say this. The women on here have been rallying around each other, and I can appreciate that. Just like even last season, the women really rallied around each other. It's been 2-3 years since the show been gone. I don't know. So Mia tells Jerron that when he goes on his date, not to be so chivalrous with his side trick. I said, my God, on today. So Jai, is it Jay or Jai? I don't know. She's Jerron's date. Mia goes to the door. She's immediately bothered. She's pissed. And she wants her anxiety meds. Jai, they leave for their date. And she takes this moment to be thirsty as fuck because she want to be the woman in Jerron's life. She was like, y'all live in separate states. She lives in the same state I live in. So it just could have been me instead of her. And I'm looking at her like, ma'am, this man isn't interested in you. If he wanted you, he would have selected you. And I just kind of feel like you would probably be getting the same thing she would have gotten. So, ma'am, you probably should thank your lucky stars, because it would have probably been some other thirsty woman trying to fuck Jerron, and he would have did the same thing to you. Whatever. So Travis is on his date with Robin, and he's talking about Dominique, but she's bored now. She doesn't want to hear about Dominique. She wants to talk about them two. And she is really putting it on thick. Like, if Dominique wasn't around, what would you, asking the stupidest questions? How would you show affect? Like, it was just like stupid. Like, come on to me. Like, production put a battery in her back and say, here, ask these questions. And at the end of the day, Travis wasn't taking the bait. So Dominique didn't think that Travis was on his best behavior, because he made it back home. And he tells her, listen, Robin was trying to get me to bite, but he told her, he said, I wasn't hungry. And that was the God honest truth. He was not trying to catch it. He laughed about it. I feel like that's usually a response that men typically do, which I don't even know what that's about. They'll let her, girl, you hell. Stupid ass. Fine. That's a response that they should usually respond with, I guess. So, but he let her know, I didn't do anything. But because Dominique doesn't trust Travis, she doesn't believe him. And hey, that's the environment you created, Travis. So you're going to have to fix that. You're going to have to clean that up. So anyway, Jessica, we get to Jessica. Jessica comes up. I would have whooped Jessica's ass. Okay, ma'am, you need your ass whooped. And Mimi, you're a very passive woman in my liking. And I feel like that's why Joshua runs over you. You need to leave. You need to grow some balls. You need to step up your coochie game or something, but you definitely need to leave. Jessica is Joshua's ex, and this lady have way too much dip in her chip, and I feel like it is more than that currently going on. She but again, I'm gonna say this, Joshua has created that space to make it that way. You have made it. This woman walked in. She was like, hi, who are you? I'm Jessica. I'm Joshua's date. She walked right on in talking about where my man at. Now, Jessica, if I was Mimi, I would have smacked the dog shit out of you. I would have smacked the piss out of your ass just on GP. Because, first of all, who you playing with? You trying to be funny, but I would have knocked your ass out. And Mimi, you should have left Josh. I'm sorry. There's too much disrespect going on. And he was like, you ain't got to act like that. Telling Jessica, you shouldn't act like that. You wanted her to act like that. You, for some reason, to me, it feels like you get a rise out of women fawning over you, especially this dumb hoe fawning over you like that. It makes you feel good about your big long head ass. Because guess what? I saw that old oblong shaped head ass on you. Okay? Don't piss me off, sir. Anyway, according to Jessica, him and her and Joshua was just together. Excuse me? This bitch done lost her mind. Ma'am, y'all need to call the cops. Y'all need to call an ambulance, because I'm about to bust this bitch right over her head, and I'm about to bust this nigga right over his head, because y'all really got to be playing with me. Y'all really got to be a storyline. Y'all really got to be playing with me right now. Mimi, if you don't leave this man, because this is what you're going to get for the rest of your life, whether he decides to marry you or not, because you're setting the tone to let him know it is okay to continuously walk over you. That's what he's been doing this entire time, and he's going to continue to do that. So she goes up the stairs. You need to fix this. You need to fix this. And the women go behind her and rally with her. He's run behind, out the door with Jessica. He's so distracted, he can't even open up the damn door. Like, he acting like he, get this damn door fixed. That's what it was given. When Martin got kicked out of the out of the office, out of Brandon's office. Get these damn doors fixed. That's what it was given. Y'all get on my nerves. Okay, this is why these shows on be raggedy, but this is why I actually love these shows on because they're raggedy. And so he finally get the door open, and Mimi was like, get my bags, let me pack my shit because I'm ready to go. Mimi was over it. She was ready to go. The girl was gone. She was ready to go. The girls was like, no, don't leave. You gotta stay. I was like, my God, on today, get this lady out of here. You are in danger, Molly. Okay, this is where the episode ended. I will say this. I will be on here. I will be writing this out. I will be writing this out. Okay. So I will say this. Tonight I will have episode 2 right behind Heart and Hustle Houston. I will do both episodes tonight. Y'all pre-records. Because I'm still trying to catch up. I think tomorrow is the panel for the Cheat Rehab with I think on Mrs. Best channel. So I will be over there tomorrow as well, which is why I'm going to do my pre-records on Saturday night or Friday. I think I'm going to do my pre-records on Friday night. I want to say it's going to be myself watching my reviews and Alicia TV / Black Girl Den Podcast. Okay, because y'all know that's my sister / I call her my sister, friend, cousin. Okay, so I think we're all going to be on there weekly. Okay, I wasn't on there last week. But your girl gonna be on there this week. Because I was like, wait a minute, this shit is raggedy. Okay, I'll be there. I hope I didn't miss the panel, y'all. If not, y'all gotta catch me next week. But I think I didn't miss the panel. So yeah, I think the panel is tomorrow. And that's all I got. The episode ended here. When y'all done with this, head on over to the Bell Collective review. Okay, because they ain't get on my nerves too much, but I'm glad that Bell Collective is over. Okay. This is your girl Kiwan reminding you to keep showing up. Keep growing. Stay true to yourself. And I will catch y'all in the next video. Bye-bye.